So I, 28M, have been dating my girlfriend, 26F, for about 2 years. Things were solid, normal couple stuff, no major drama. We weren't living together yet, but we talked about the future sometimes, and it felt like we were on the same page. Then, a few months ago, I got really lucky at the casino. I'm not a big gambler, just went with some buddies for a guy's weekend, figured I'd blow a couple hundred on blackjack for fun. But then I hit a streak, and then a jackpot. By the end of the night, I was up $80,000 after taxes. Not quit your job money, but enough to wipe out my own car note, pad my savings, and still have plenty left over. It was surreal. My girlfriend has been struggling with student loans, about $35,000. She's a teacher, so it's not like she was rolling in cash, and I'd heard her stress about it enough times to know how much it weighed on her. One night, after she vented about another paycheck getting eaten by interest, I made a decision. I didn't make a big speech or some grand gesture. Just logged into her loan servicer site. She'd asked me to help her budget once, so I had the login and paid it off. All of it. $35,000 gone in one click. When she saw the email confirmation, she lost it. Full-on sobbing, hugging me, repeating, oh my God, like she couldn't believe it was real. For weeks, she brought it up constantly, telling her friends, her family, even her coworkers how amazing I was. She'd randomly kiss me and say, I still can't believe you did that. It felt good, really good, like I'd actually made her life better. Fast forward to last week. We were at her place, halfway through a bottle of wine, when she brought up her sister, 24F, out of nowhere. She's drowning in loans too, you know, she said, swirling her glass. About $42,000. Just like I was. I chuckled, assuming it was casual venting. Yeah, student debt's brutal, I said, waiting for the usual thank you again tangent. But then she tilted her head and gave me this look like I was supposed to connect invisible dots. I mean, you could help her. Like you helped me. I actually laughed. Not a mean laugh, just pure disbelief. Wait, seriously? I said, half expecting her to crack a smile and call me an idiot for falling for the bit. Over the next few days, the hints became a full-court press. She'd slide it into random conversations. My sister's crying over her loan statement right now. Imagine if someone just made that disappear. You still have, what, $40,000 left? That's basically her amount. Why didn't bite? She dropped the act entirely. It's selfish to help me, but not her, she snapped over dinner. Family helps family. Or do you just not see me as family? That stung. I had treated her like family. Hell, I'd wiped out her debt without a second thought. Now she was acting like I'd opened some unbreakable vow to fund her entire bloodline. I kept my cool. Babe, I love you, but this is insane, I said. Most guys wouldn't even consider paying their girlfriend's loans. I did that for you. Not a woman I've said maybe 10 words to. She crossed her arms. So you're saying you regret helping me? No, I'm saying your sister's loans are my problem. If I won $10 million, sure, maybe. But this was a windfall, not a bottomless pit. That's when the mask came off. You're greedy, she hissed. What's the point of having money if you hoard it? Like I was Scrooge McDuck swimming in gold coins instead of a guy who got lucky once. Then the nuclear option. Pay her loans or I'm done. Silence. I actually checked her face to see if she was bluffing. She wasn't. 2 years together, and she was ready to torch it over this. I stood up. Then we're done. 3 words, no yelling. Her eyes went wide. She'd expected me to cave. Cue the damage control. You're overreacting. I didn't mean it like that, but the ultimatum was still hanging in the air between us. She meant it. Now my phone's a war zone. Dozens of texts swinging between rage, you're pathetic, and guilt trips, my parents think you used me. Meanwhile, her sister had the audacity to text me on my girlfriend's behalf and apologize for her. So, I decided to reverse her loan payment. It wasn't some petty revenge plot. It was a gut check. The second she threatened our relationship over her sister's debt, that $35,000 stopped being a gift and started being a mistake. I called the loan servicer the next morning, prepared to fight, but it was almost scarily easy. We can reverse it as a disputed payment, the rep said. No questions, no pushback. Like the universe was nodding along. My ex absolutely lost it when she found out. My phone started exploding with texts and calls. Then came the smear campaign. Mutual friends started sending me screenshots of her rants. He stole from me. Technically, no, you can't steal your own money. Her dad left me a voicemail threatening to ruin my life, which was rich coming from a man whose daughter had just tried to financially catfish me. But the worst thing? Her sister showing up at my apartment at 9 p.m., pounding on my door like the goddamn police. You ruined everything, she shrieked when I opened it. Up close, I could see her pupils were blown from rage or desperation, who knows. We have plans. Plans. There it was. Not I'm devastated for my sister. Not how could you. Just pure, unfiltered fury that their payday had vanished. I didn't even ask what those plans were. The fact that they existed at all told me everything. My friends are split. Half think it was savage, but justified. Others think I should have just walked away without taking the money back. But honestly, the fact they immediately started planning how to spend my money on the sister confirms I made the right call. My opinion is that they were just using me as a human ATM, and my girlfriend took the money I already gave her for granted. Plus, I had hardly ever spoken to her sister except around holidays. What did she want me to do? Buy her a brand new car and a house next? I think anyone else would have kept their mouth shut if they already got tens of thousands of dollars for free. She should have been grateful for what she got, especially because the money basically came out of nowhere. The worst part? My ex never would have pulled this if I'd earned that $80,000 through years of work. But because it was luck, money, she treated it like community property. Like I was just the temporary custodian of her windfall. What do you think? Did I make the right call?